Okay, it's now the third installment of the Hulkamania-athon. You ready for this, brother? I guess. Because you know what? In this one, Hulkster, you're an ex-professional wrestler. Yeah, you're a retired wrestler. Isn't that cool? Oh, and now you're a nanny. Oh, I forget to mention that the two kids are like, mischievous hellions. Oh, and apparently there's like a super villain too who's trying to kidnap the kids because their dad's working on some sort of like awesome project. Does that sound like a good idea for you, Hogan? Excellent. Let me guess. You probably need the money. Okay, now having already done, No Holds Barred, where Hogan was a wrestler, and he could barely play the part of a wrestler, and Suburban Commando, where he was an intergalactic bounty hunter, now he's a retired wrestler. Looking after two kids who kind of make Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone seem like an angel. Essentially, he gets beaten through all these bizarre speed up the frame rate here sort of gags. This also has the so memorable Hulk Hogan in a tutu, where he's dancing with the little girl. Now, you probably think this movie really sucks, and I'll be honest, it does. It is, however, watchable in some parts. Why? Because his old manager, Sherman Hemsley, Mr. Jefferson, who does a really good job. And the housekeeper that the family has some pretty solid one-liners. I mean, those two make most of the movie kind of watchable. And for the most part, the kids are stock. The plot of, the successful dad essentially working on an awesome microchip, and Buster Poindexter is the supervillain trying to get it back, who has a metal plate for a head, not in his head, for a head. Like you see where there should be hair on my head? Extend that back farther and make it metal, and then have him have hair coming off the sides. It's kind of like a Hogan does now. But I digress. Lots of misunderstandings, and Hogan just beats up a lot of people. And again, they fight the rules of physics because he can throw somebody into a wall, the wall doesn't break. Then he can drive them head first at the wall, and it's obviously drywall with no reinforcement. So they should have gotten thrown through it. But anyways, when the kids finally get captured, this is essentially when Hogan's in the tutu. So he's in a tutu fighting the henchmen. And of course, for henchmen, again, they're all stock. You've got Captain I Kick You, who all he does is seem to throw kicks. Captain No Cell, who takes a relentless beating by Hogan, but doesn't feel pain. And then I believe you have Holds a Gun guy. The guy who pretty much, in every scene, holds a gun, doesn't know how to shoot it, because that would make this movie actually a lot faster. If I'm going to kidnap kids and it's me and two other people, well, I got to fight off as Sherman Hemsley with a cane, Hulk Hogan in a tutu, two kids, and a maid, and I walk in with a gun? This should be a lot faster. It shouldn't have this much action and hilarity happening. It should just be like, you can't take the kids. Bang. You want some too, Mr. Jefferson? Bang. Oh, you want some too, maid? Bang. Hey, kids, get down here. No. Bang. I can shoot in front of you. You just come down here. All right, you know what? I have a gun. They've been shot. You two go get them. Da-da. But they kind of call that sort of movie the action versions of those movies. You know, whenever you have ex badass doing something like protecting children, you know, it can be an action flick. That's Transporter 2, Man on Fire. You know, and you can have it where the people who are trying to kidnap are actually willing to kill. And then you have ones that are more comedy. Mr. Nanny, The Pacifier. And they tend to come off kind of lame. Now, seeing is how essentially the villains are super stock, and Hogan is essentially acting like Hogan the whole time. How's the movie at all watchable? Sherman Hemsley. I'll be honest, you know, when he comes walking into a scene, you can tell he's got that, why are you in a tutu? It's almost like he was never given a script, he just walked into scenes and went, whoa, this makes no sense at all. And most of his commentary and dialogue gives the, what is going on? Why am I here? Why does this make no sense at all? And that, and you know, really great one-liners from the maid. If this movie needed less Hogan, less kids, and it probably would have been a much better movie. If it pretty much would have been like Sherman Hemsley, you know, doing great comedic timing, and the one who played the maid doing snappy one-liner comebacks, this would have been a much better movie. However, it would have nothing to do with Hulk Hogan, which is probably why it would be a better movie. You know, out of the 3 that I've reviewed so far, this one actually is the most watchable. It's not good, it's not entertaining, but you can watch this with some friends. You can tear it apart as you're watching it. It's not as bad as Suburban Commando. I mean, oh, that one's bad. And this one you can see, you know, Hulk Hogan take somebody out by throwing a toilet seat at them. I mean, that's stupid. But it works, because it's a Hogan movie. And now, of course, coming up next, for week 4, still trying to figure out why I decided to pick January, because it has 5 Fridays. So I will actually end up doing Santa with Muscles, and then 3 Ninjas Part 7 Kickback High Noon Mountain Hijinks, whatever it's called. And again, don't forget, choose what I'm going to review in March. Again, you have The Rock and Doom, Ready to Rumble, Storm to Steve Austin The Condemned, John Cena the Marine. Throw it in the comment section, shoot me an email, whichever. Currently, the first 2 weeks in March are going to be Doom and Ready to Rumble.